What's going on, y'all? I know y'all don't see the Real Housewives of Atlanta Part 4, so I'm here to do my review. This Part 4 was jam motherfucking packed tonight. I don't even know where to start. Where can I start? We've been waiting on this all week. I've been waiting to see what Phaedra would say. Phaedra really got caught up in a lie. I mean, I can't really defend Phaedra. I've been trying to defend Phaedra for as long as I can, but I can't really defend Phaedra against. I can't defend a lying ass bitch. You know, just to keep it quite high. That was some shit. Like, she really just sat there and made this shit up about, Candy. And I do honestly think, I wish that she would have said, yeah, it came from a place of hurt, because it honestly did. I don't see it coming from, she didn't really have any explanation. That's the only thing it could have came from, was from a place of hurt. She really didn't even have anything to say. All she could kept saying was, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to turn out like this. Well, bitch, how did you think it would turn out? You told a lie about somebody, putting, like, drugging somebody, like rape. Like, that's basically what you said, is that she tried to rape Porsha. So I don't know how Phaedra's gonna wiggle her way out of this one. The only thing I can come up with is that Phaedra was upset about Candy constantly saying that she had Mr. Chocolate and all of this, and letting Mama Joyce talk about Phaedra like that. But was it really worth the risk to go to say that she tried to drug Porsha? Like, I don't know why she would really stoop that far. I didn't think Phaedra could really stoop that far. I guess Nene was right about Phaedra. I don't know. Bitch, I done made me some tea and a motherfucking cocktail after this motherfucking episode right here. Because I just don't understand how in the fuck Phaedra masterminded to come together and, oh, well, I'm going to tell her, out of all the things that you could have told her that, Candy said about, or Candy did to Porsha, you gonna say she tried to drug her and rape her, Phaedra? And you're a lawyer? I think that's what makes it even worse. You're a fucking lawyer. You know how this shit turns out. Candy could have lost everything she had dealing with it, And I'm not, a big Candy fan, but right is fucking right and wrong is motherfucking wrong, Phaedra. And you fucking wrong in this shit. You wrong. Like, you can't come up here and say, oh, I'm sorry, and, I didn't mean for it to turn out this way, and I didn't think it would go this far. Bitch, you lying. You know it would go this far, but you didn't think you would get caught up in your lie. Because, Phaedra, you good at protecting your shit. You done did good. All of them seasons you've been on, you lied. When you had the baby situation, you lied about that. It's so much shit that Phaedra lied about. Now I just don't fucking know where Phaedra's gonna go, and this fucking light in my face is getting on my nerves. Yeah, but I don't know where Phaedra's gonna go from here on out, and I don't know. So how should Candy feel about Porsha now? Because is Porsha, is Porsha some of the blame to believe Phaedra? Because that is kind of naive for Porsha to believe that. But I guess Phaedra, she was so rocking with Phaedra so motherfucking hard at that time, when Phaedra had came to her with that bullshit, and she just ran with it. But like Porsha said, I didn't say you did that. I said that I asked you, did you do that? But it's still fucked up that Porsha would believe that, and I totally understand why Candy would be so upset. Her business is on the line. Everything she has is on the line with this. So that shit don't sit well with me. Phaedra done made me hot as fuck with her tonight. I just don't fucking know. It was a lot. And all this crying, and Shereé was crying, and Why the fuck was Shereé crying? What did Shereé have to do with it? I guess it wasn't emotional. It was just a lot of bad acting at that point to me. But why the fuck was Shereé crying? What? Shereé is the bone carrier. To be honest, she the one that kind of got this shit to the max. You know, in Hawaii, she turned it up a little bit more. So I just don't. I don't know why the fuck Shereé was crying, but Oh, and Phaedra said, "Oh, they're gonna make me out to be the villain." Bitch, you are the villain tonight. You got all this shit stirred up, and Kenya was getting on my nerves with all her little side marks and comments. But I guess I will say this was Kenya's like most drama-free reunion. This really was. Kenya's never had a reunion where she didn't really have it out with anybody. She had it out with Porsha and Phaedra, but that's been going on season after season. That's nothing new. Yeah, I don't know, but when Kenya had went out when they was on that little break at the reunion, she went out and called Brandon, and she was like, "Oh yeah, they need to go, and both of them need to be blamed because both of them be lying. They need to own up to their shit." Okay, so own up to the fact that you like to provoke people. I just don't like how Kenya be trying to act like everything is like she's some queen of, from heaven or whatever. She don't make no mistakes. Bitch, you provoke people. But, I'm not going to give it to Kenya tonight. This episode is about Phaedra. But again, so who really, do you see Kandi and Porsha making up? Do y'all see Kandi and Porsha making up? Because I don't know. Leave it in the comments if y'all see it for Porsha and Kandi. Because I hope that Porsha and Kandi, can come to some type of cordialness or something and be like, Porsha just need to be like, look, I was being gullible and naive. That was my friend and she told me this. I don't know if Kandi is going to see it like that, because when she did apologize, Kandi was like, okay. But, Phaedra really should have never said that bullshit. But I'm glad that Phaedra did apologize and admit that she was wrong for a change, because she hardly ever does that. But it doesn't make it right. So I don't know if Phaedra's coming back. I really don't know who's gonna record, well, who's gonna want to be her friend on the show. She's gonna be like, at this point, and I tweeted this out the other day, I said that Phaedra and Mariah Huck from Married in Medicine need to team up together, because they both, Mariah has pushed the girls away from her. Phaedra has pushed all the girls away from her on the Housewives. So I think they kind of need to come together and do something, and maybe they could be like some co-executive producers to another show or something. But at this point, I don't see it for Phaedra. Like, I don't know. I mean, she's an attorney. I don't know if they're just gonna fire her like that, but I don't know. Everybody is looking at Phaedra now like, bitch, I can't rock with you like that. What else is going on this reunion? Oh yeah, when they keep talking about Phaedra was talking to another man or whatever when Apollo was on his way out the door. So the fuck what if Phaedra was talking to another man? Like when your man's out the door and he's talking shit to you, he's being like aggressive to you. She probably didn't sleep with the man, but she was probably like, let me talk to a man. Let me talk to somebody like a man figure, because mine's acting like he don't want me right now. So let me go out and talk to somebody. I'm sure she didn't sleep with the man or whatever. I mean, she do got 2 little kids. I don't see Phaedra, like fucking somebody, but I don't know, because this shit right here, I don't know, but I think it's safe to say that Phaedra made even Kenya look good tonight. Like, I don't know. This reunion was, I don't think they should have drugged it out to 4 parts, maybe 2 or 3 parts, but 4 parts. But we did get all the tea in the 4th part. But this shit right here, they got to do a shakeup. They got to do a shakeup to these girls, because, like I keep saying, these girls can't keep coming together and arguing about the same shit. Cynthia is boring as fuck. Kenya is a manipulator, but Kenya's not going nowhere. Candy's not going nowhere. So I think at this point, it's gonna be Kenya, Candy, and Shereé, and they might bring Cynthia back as a friend of the show, but they need to bring somebody that's going to bring it. It will be interesting to see. They need to get somebody like Monique on this show that's gonna bring it to these girls, because these girls, like, they just have come together and there's nothing else they can really argue about. They've argued about everything possible, and I'm just, at this point, they just squeezing lemons out, for this shit. I don't know if Nene's coming back at this point, and like I said last week, they talked so much shit about Nene stirring up a whole lot of shit, but this was the messiest season ever, like ever, of the Housewives. Like, they throw shade or whatever at each other, and they get mad about that. They make up or they break up or whatever. They just don't fuck with each other. But this shit right here, this shit was fucked up. Like, I don't see Phaedra coming back from this shit. And I don't know, I kind of want to say that Porsha, she was crying or whatever. So I gotta say, maybe she does look kind of good in the girls' eyes, because they do know how stupid and gullible she is. So maybe Porsha got some kind of, leeway or something. But I don't see it for Porsha coming back next season. I don't know if Portia's coming back, but she probably will. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Housewives. This shit was like, this shit was crazy tonight, and that was a wrap. I don't know what the girls are gonna come out with on their social medias tonight or whatever. If Candy's gonna say something, or if Phaedra actually is gonna come out now that the reunion has aired. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, or if Porsha will come out and say something. I don't know, but like I said, next season they need to have a shakeup. So I guess all we can do is sit back and wait. But yeah, this was a drama-filled season. This was the most messiest season ever, and I'm actually glad it's fucking over, because they was squeezing fucking lemons at this fucking point. They need to get they need to get a whole new cast with some of the originals. They need to mix some of the originals up with some new bitches, because I'm sick of these same bitches arguing about the same bullshit. But yeah, other than that, that's the Housewives Part Few review from me, y'all. Leave some comments and let me know what y'all think, because this shit was a mess, and I can't believe Phaedra did all that bullshit. But I guess I'm about to get in here and watch the Basketball Wives, and I'll come back to y'all with the Basketball Wives review in a little while. All right. Leave comments, y'all. Let me know what y'all think.